What's happening, Panda dudes? Peter Von Panda here. Hey, I want to answer a question that came in. Why I never wristwatch check or wrist check, in my videos when I'm doing a watch review. And the reason is, well, it's twofold. There's a philosophical reason and then there's a practical reason. And so the philosophical reason, and the lesser of the two reasons, is actually when I'm doing a review on a watch and you've clicked on that video to watch it, I kind of think you're coming there to see the details about that watch specifically and not something else. And one of the things that I've been trying to do is cut down the time on my watch reviews, kind of get to the heart of the matter, but give you an experience that would be something akin to you checking out the watch yourself in a store, looking at the details, kind of really looking it over, getting a really good feel for what it's going to look like and on your wrist and in your hand and with your outfit or whatever. And so I try to do that, and I think when we're doing that, I don't want to throw in something else or some other watch that's not really as relevant. Now, it's, on the other hand, it could be interesting to see another watch that you're not considering, especially if it's maybe in the same genre of watches. But that's the philosophical reason, is that, one, I just don't want it to make my videos any longer. I know sometimes when people wrist check, boom, you can kind of go on and on about how much you like that watch, and I haven't really clicked on the video to see that. So just a philosophical reason, not a huge component. The big component for me and why I don't wrist check in my videos is that most of the time I am not wearing a watch. And I know I've said that before, and some people just don't believe me. Honestly, if I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt, I am not wearing a watch. I just don't do it because I don't need to wear a watch. Most of the watches I have are just, watches that I love owning, that I do love wearing when I want to wear them. But, it's kind of like maybe being Jay Leno with a lot of sports cars. You're not driving them every day. You're driving something every day, but you're not driving all of them all the time. In a lot of cases, you're just daily driving whatever you want to. So, that being said, most of the time I just don't even have a watch on. Now, if I'm wearing short sleeves, I almost always put on a watch, just like I said, to fill out the outfit, to kind of, your arms kind of look a little dangly and empty. So, if you don't have a watch on. So in the summer I wear watches more, but most of the time, starting in September or whenever I start going back to long sleeve shirts up through spring, and I don't even have a watch on. So that's the issue there, right? Now, that being said, short sleeves today, wrist check. I'm still wearing that Faro Distinct 2 single hand watch. I really like it. Is telling the time, that's the other question that's come up here, is telling the time on it hard? Yeah, I said that in the video, and it's kind of a pain because you're really, especially if your eyes aren't that good, you're really looking into it to try to figure out, man, what hash mark the hand is on, so that you can quick do a little calculation, because every increment is 5 minutes, and so it can kind of be hard to see in between. So it's a style watch, less than a practical watch, or more a style watch less than a practical watch, but it does look good, man. This Laguna Seca blue or Estoril blue or whatever it is on there, I love it. So there you go. I told you that I don't do wrist checks, told you why I don't do wrist checks, and then did a wrist check. Hope you like that for irony. Peter Von Panda out.